Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Gooner, and welcome to the return of the Premier League. Listen, it's back. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Listen, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all looking forward to the Arsenal game later. So I'm just going to, before I introduce my guests, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how this evening's going to work. So we're going to be doing the Aston Villa versus Sheffield United game. We're going to be taking you through that game. We're just going to be watching the game. So stay tuned for lots of laughs, lots of discussions, and just a great old time, really. And then at half time in that game, the lineups for the Man City Arsenal game should be out. So we'll take you through those. And then the second half of the Aston Villa Sheffield United game. And then at 7:45, we're going to break for about 15 minutes. And then we're going to jump over to the Manchester City Arsenal game. And we're going to be taking you through right till about 11 p.m., maybe even longer than that in the evening. That's how the format's going to work. So listen, I'm going to get into the guests. So we've got Simpy. How are you, Simpy?
I'm not too bad, thanks, Daniel. I'm looking forward to this game and the game later on much more.
Yes, yeah. And we've got Sam Greenwood, our resident comedian. How are you, Sam?
Comedian. All right, Daniel, sunshine, how you doing? I'm all right. Yep, it's going to be fun. This first game's not going to be fun. It's going to be like pulling teeth. But apart from that, the second game will be good. It's going to be good fun. See loads of people in the chat already, so we're going to have some fun today. It'll be good.
Yeah. And first-time guest, we've got John. How are you, John?
Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to this game because I think this might tell us a little bit about how players are going to come back into this. Give us a little information about the Arsenal and City players for later. But really interesting to see how this turns out.
Yeah, and so listen, guys, we've got a few more guests joining. Nitesh is joining us at half time, and then I think Kevin's joining us when he's finished with RedTube. You know how it works now. Listen, he's got his thing going on. So we've got, and then I think for the Arsenal Man City game, we got Miss Melina joining us as well. Listen, it's going to be a great evening, and big up to everybody in the chat watching live. You know the drill. Remember, subscribe if you're new, and please bump them likes up. I'd really appreciate that. Listen, I'm going to go over to Simpy, who's going to do his usual thing and give us the lineups.
Ooh, okay.
Court should be out.
Really forgot to
As you can tell, he's unprepared.
That's it. Do something, you lazy bastard.
Right then, come on. Load up. Here it is.
He's only looked up the Sheffield United because that's the only one he cares about.
That's actually I'm not even. I've only just seen that Grealish is playing him again, and that's about it. Right then, so Sheffield United. Come on, where is it? There we go. Sheffield
we know
United.
that much. We know they're playing. Yep.
You silly sausage.
It's not Wednesday.
Yeah, not Sheffield Wednesday. You have to be careful if you say Sheffield, then people will come after you. So you go to Sheffield United. I learnt that mistake with some of my friends back home.
Big, strong men.
Yeah. Good to see. Right, yeah. So between the sticks, what was that? Yeah, between.
Oh, someone keeps farting. It's Daniel. You can see on his face.
No. That was my wife in the background.
What was in the background?
No, it wasn't. It was my wife. Yeah, that's all right.
Blame the dog.
Right. Moving on.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, so between the sticks, we've got Man United on loan goalkeeper to Sheffield United, Dean Henderson. He's been fantastic this season. Then in defence, we've got Ender Stevens, Robinson, Egan, Basham, and Baldock playing like a back five. Then just in front of them, they've got Ollie Norwood. In front of them, they've got Sander Burge, who's Sam's brother from another mother.
Yep.
Then they've got Lundstrom, who everyone knows. Yeah. And up front, they've got the captain, who's been there pretty much from League One to the Championship and to the Premier League, Billy Sharp. And next to Billy Sharp is their new signing from last season, Ollie McBurney. So that is Sheffield United.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on to Aston Villa. So I think pretty much everyone knows that three starters are going to be Mings, Grealish, and John McGinn. So I'm just going to open this up really quick. So looking at Aston Villa, we have got come on, load up, spinning around. So we have got still spinning around. So in between the sticks, I don't know this keeper's name, but Nyland. Then they've got. Is he?
Yep.
Another Norwegian guy.
Yeah, he's a Norwegian. I think he's basically he is the first goalkeeper for Norwegian at the moment for the Norwegian national team. Yep.
Then we've got Conte, Horse, Mings.
Conte? What? No, that was another one.
Mings, Target, John McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Hurain, El Ghazi, Davis, and the captain, Jack Grealish. So that is the two teams then.
Yeah.
Great.
And they're both shit. No, they're not really.
And I'm going to ask you,
Sheffield United are okay.
I'm going to ask you, how do you see this game going? I'm going to start with Simpy. How do you see it going?
All right, yeah. So, I think it's going to be a bit different for the first 10, 20 minutes before the tempo of the game picks up a bit. Before the break, I would have said Sheffield United could keep a clean sheet because we've seen home and away they've been really good defensively and also attacking. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win to Sheffield United. I know Villa need the win as well, but Sheffield United need the win as well to secure Europa League and compete for Champions League.
Yeah, and the thing is as well. Listen, it's the first game back, so I think it's going to be one of them games where teams are just going to be, it's going to be a bit of a lackluster performance from both teams, if I'm being honest. I think it's going to, like when we watched the first game in the Bundesliga, it was like Schalke Dortmund or something. They weren't really at the races, and it was just, I think it's just going to be that kind of game. Sam, how do you see it going?
I'm looking at the lineups and I'm looking at what they think are going to be the formations and everything, and I'm just thinking Villa's midfield is looking pretty weak compared to Sheffield United's midfield, and we know Sheffield United are very strong at the back as well. They don't give up a lot. As we know, they conceded the second least amount of goals in the league. Very, very good defensively. And at the same time, Villa have to play well and really give everything they can to try and avoid relegation. This is the time now they really have to start pulling their trousers up and actually doing something. So we've got to see. We've got to see what kind of teams are coming out here. How much they want it, how much they're going to go into all the different tackles. How much they want to burn and bleed for it. So my original prediction for this was a draw. I was thinking a 1-1 or maybe even a 2-2 draw, but I don't think we're going to see that many goals. I was thinking a 1-1 draw maybe. But now looking at this Sheffield United lineup compared to Villa's, I'm thinking maybe Sheffield United might get a narrow win here, 1-0 or 2-1.
Yeah, and John, how do you see this going?
I've like Simpy said, and Sam, I've seen Sheffield United have been quite very solid for the season, and I think because of the situation, I think it's going to be kind of a hectic start. I don't think the passing is going to be quite on point, and I think that's going to benefit Villa at the start. and we're going to see probably Villa take advantage at the start, probably get a goal, and then I agree with the lads. It's probably going to be a 2-1, where Sheffield United eventually get into their groove and probably pick them off at the end of the game to get the 2-1 win. But yeah, that's probably what I say the game's going to be like.
Yeah. And what are people saying in the chat, Simpy, in respects to this game?
So we're literally just about to kick off, and
I've kicked off on my screen, by the way.
Oh, right, mine's streams behind then. Crap. So we got Miss Molina's gone for a 2-1 Sheffield United. Taib's gone for a 2-1 Sheffield United. Omar's gone for a 2-0 Sheffield United.
Yeah, big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to absolutely everybody.
Yeah, and Liam Damon as well has gone for a 2-0 Sheffield United, same as Omar.
Do you know what? Right, I think Villa might nick it. I just think Villa might nick it. There's probably a bit of hope in there as well, because obviously Sheffield are above us, so it probably, if we're looking at this from an Arsenal point of view, it'd be good if Sheffield drop a few points, albeit it's a slim possibility, but you never know. You never know. It's the first game back. They're probably going to be, it might not be as similar to the Bundesliga, because listen, the Premier League will have learnt from the Bundesliga in terms of you think the rules and stuff. So, but listen, who knows? It's just one of them things, isn't it? Listen, I think it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
Looking feisty already, from what I can see. People closing down quickly.
That's how long it lasts for. Probably lose the legs in the 60th minute. I think this is where the 5 subs is going to be really useful.
Yeah.
So, very, very, say something incredible turn of events here. I'd say, some incredible thing has happened. Everyone has had a name change, and they're all called Black Lives Matter today. Every single player. And Black Lives Matter passes to Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter shoots. Oh, Black Lives Matter saves. Oh, Black Lives Matter, you twat.
Oh, that's going to be a nightmare to identify players. You're right.
Listen, they were going to do that, weren't they? For the first, I think, are they doing it for the first round of games or something?
Didn't Simply say they did the whole thing now?
I think so. Yeah, I'm sure they did say it was just going to be this game week, and then there was another thing that came out saying they're going to do it for the whole rest of the season.
Yeah,
and it's fake crowd noise. I'm looking at the Sky Sports feed. And,
is that what they're doing now? Is that what they're doing? Because apparently they were.
Yeah, they're doing custom.
Oh,
they're doing custom
you're right.
noises.
Apparently they were using it from what they use on FIFA or something. Apparently they were ripping the crowd noises of what they use there and just putting them in, so it makes you think that there's a crowd there.
Oh, apparently this is a custom sound mixture that they're using, where they actually got the different teams. Like crowd chants and stuff like that. So it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah. A big up to 13 people who is currently watching this live. Remember, do share the content around, and do share it on all the social media platforms that you have as well. That would be greatly appreciated. And like I said, big evening. Big evening coming up.
Villa in the box. Chance. Oh, cleared for corner. Villa corner.
Ooh.
Grealish had a nice little run, put into the box, and then someone tried to spin. And I think their new striker.
It's called Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. And the winner of the golden boot of the 2019-20 Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. Just ahead of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. And then closely behind them too is
Ooh,
Black
Villa
Lives
in the
Matter.
box here. Oh. So, am I that far behind? What time are you on, John?
Well, you're probably like 20, 30 seconds behind me, I think.
What time are you on? What time you got? What match time?
5 minute 15 now.
Oh, fuck a duck.
Listen, lads,
Honestly,
I'll be back
I'm
in
on
just
4.
2 seconds.
All right, Daniel.
All right, Daniel.
Simpy, you can. You're in charge of the chats and stuff until I get back.
You can go and...
Okay.
You want me lads to, sneak you the... Put in the private chat.
Just don't try to don't do like Simpy and react, because I mean I can always see.
Yeah,
Simpy,
yeah. I can't do it anymore because I bought the Now TV pass, so I'm like 30 seconds behind now as well. But I've turned off like flash scores notification, so when Arsenal beat Man City, it won't come through.
So Miss Melina, I'm going to read your comment, Miss Melina. You got to be fair to you. It was a funny one. So it's almost like a fake orgasm. This we're used to hearing already. Oh my god. Oh my god. The thing is, we can't tell though, can we? That's the thing we meet with us men.
I'm trying to recognise that referee. Is that Mike Oliver? I think it is.
Is it Black Lives Matter?
It's not on his shirt.
Yeah, it's Black Lives Matter. Yeah.
Oh, John's? Oh, it's
Henderson's had to make some saves already. Should be getting some save points for this. Yes.
Yeah, Villa looking dangerous, yeah. So I think Daniel might be right. Villa looking better.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Villa, the opening 6 minutes here now. I must say, Villa are looking the better team at the moment, the opening minutes. But it is early days, early at the moment.
Yeah, I think like Simpy said, after half time we'll see if Villa can keep it up.
Oh, and Villa's through here. Oh, it's fluffed that one.
And it
was offside. It was offside.
Me and you at the exact same place. That's good.
Yeah.
I just saw that and I was like, he's going to do it. But yeah.
John's just trying to hold back like he does every Saturday night.
Oh no.
And big up Adam Brownie, our regular strip club expert in Marbella.
Yeah.
He's a strip club reviewer. And he's also the village bike in Marbella. Everyone's had a ride.
Village bike.
So that's Sheffield United are playing a bit better now. They've got through here now on the left. Crossed in, cleared by Villa. I'll tell you what, the intensity is a lot higher, I must say, than the Germans have been playing. Definitely.
Someone's hungry.
I just Darth Vader hiding in the cupboard. Tyrone Mingin at the back. No, it's not. It's Black Lives Matter. Sorry, my bad. I'll tell you what, though. Even though these two teams are a bit drab, it's nice to watch the Premier League compared to
I agree.
The German league, the Bundesliga.
Back on sec, going to get my headphones so I can listen to this game sound that everyone's talking about.
Yeah. He's going to have a quick wank, isn't he?
He's getting the Yotel.
He's sneaking in a quick little.
I'm back.
Yeah, quick little wank, wasn't it? I know, that was too quick.
You'd have to be pretty good to do
it. So I tell you what, Villa are effective with this direct approach.
Yeah, they've been close to getting in a couple more times, yeah.
They're really effective at getting the ball over the Sheffield United midfield and straight up to the attacker.
Another corner, Villa.
Miss Melina, big up. Melina has a great comment.
Oh, okay, that's funny. Yeah. I've just seen that.
Brownie dumped like Cardiff City every season. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's just savage. That is.
Oh.
Everyone go check out Football Brownie's YouTube channel. He's got lots of content coming out there lately. Go and watch it. He's a funny guy.
Wait till you see this chance.
So Villa got a corner here.
Don't know how he misses.
Is this from the corner?
Yeah.
Let's have a look then. Go on.
Come on, then, Black Lives Matter. Here we go.
Oh my God! How did he miss that?
Yeah. It's
That's
cool.
the same guy as well.
They showed. You'll see, guys. They showed like loads of webcams of fans when after like 30 seconds after that. Loads of Villa fans.
John, you got the lotto numbers for tonight, mate?
Give me a second.
They'll be getting them before us, so I'm fucking get them in there in time. Oh yeah, look. Oh, that's good. They're showing the reaction of the Villa fans.
What?
That's good.
Yeah, that's
good. I like that.
How is that? So how are they doing that?
They're basically just cut into they've got on Zoom. They've got loads of different feeds on Zoom from Villa fans. They just cut over to a screen showing all the different Zoom feeds.
Yeah, imagine they must have like a thing where you can put your
do they get
reactions?
Do they get fans just to be waiting on Zoom then? So they show all the.
Yeah, I think they've got their own login. I think they've got their own like meeting login in Zoom. They all log in together there, and they can, all see each other and react together and probably talk together and all that probably.
Exactly, sounds right. Yeah.
I wonder what happens if someone does something stupid on the camera.
Yeah, imagine someone with the head.
Or someone whips something out in the middle of the stream.
Yeah.
Just thinking like Grealish scores and then some fan would like whip something out and be like,
you got someone who's
that'd be the Cardiff fan in the chat.
Yeah, how do they do that? Yeah, but on the telly, there's probably like a slight delay in there, so they can, if something happens, they can chop it out.
They wouldn't share if they turned over and saw that.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys see that series, TV series? It was quite good. Sons of Anarchy.
Oh no,
I've been wanting to watch it.
No, I heard about it though.
Oh, okay. You guys got to see it. It's pretty good.
I've heard good things though. Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's you get a couple of episodes, you get really stuck into it. It's good stuff. But there's this character. I can't remember which season he comes in, but he's a compulsive masturbator. you can't help masturbating. It's like this thing that's wrong with him, So he just can't help. All of a sudden, he'll start masturbating, Oh, there's some weirdos out there, I tell you.
Daniel,
You think, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
there's something in the chat here from Grant. I think
Yeah.
Natesh sent this on WhatsApp earlier. Did you guys hear about Arteta bringing in a Wheel of Fortune for a punishment for the players? So
We've already got a Wheel of Fortune. It's called our defence.
A Wheel of Fortune. So what's that?
So Natesh said it was like it ranged from cleaning the captain's car to like a range of stuff.
Yeah,
So that's why I said to him, it's good job we don't have 5 captains anymore.
They probably
Like
do
that.
that as a bonding session, don't they? Like, I mean, not like that, but I mean like a bonding session. Like obviously if the players lose,
It's just one step to Arsenal becoming a game show.
Yeah, true. Amazon, there'll be an Amazon one.
is one of the things spending the day with Ozil, because that's a fucking punishment in itself. You know what I mean? That guy is so shit.
I've got Brownie in the chat. Big up Brownie again. Hey, I'm not happy with this anti-Cardiff talk on this channel of late. I'm going to get a shirt on the back. On the back is going to say Cardiff Lives Matter. And then Melina's found a nice joke. What's the best thing about fingering a gypsy on a period? You get your palm read for free. I like that one. That's good.
That is great.
Big up, Melina.
Oh,
Daniel, we got your brother in the chat as well.
That's too innocent for you, Melina, as well. I'm surprised you put that because that's. I thought you were a lot innocent compared.
I've got a good one for you. What do you call it? What do you call a deaf gynecologist?
Don't know.
A lip reader.
Well, what's my brother saying?
He just said he wonder where Grealish got his lockdown haircut.
oh my God, that haircut though, yeah. Oh,
He's got like braids on the top, hasn't he?
you got braids in it. He can braids in a small ponytail, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Was he drunk when he got that as well?
So I can't believe he did that. Driving down that road and then smashed all the cars up.
State of that.
Sorry, he just got fined in and that was it. There's like nothing else. It's crazy.
Villa free kick from the right, Grealish on the ball.
So why
my stream's a little bit behind because Grealish has just taken a free kick, so I don't know how far behind.
I think you're like 20 seconds behind me, Daniel, I think.
Yeah,
we've got Grealish coming up for the free kick now.
You're ahead of Daniel's ahead of me and Sam, and John's ahead of Daniel. Yeah.
What are you listening to? What are you watching it on, John? What are you?
I got a live stream of Sky Sports main event, but.
Oh, okay.
Oh, saved by Henderson.
Yeah.
Thing is, I could have had it on Sky Sports, but Sky Sports is like fucking a minute something behind, whereas I'm on the audio commentary, the radio commentary, which is obviously only like 20 seconds behind. So
yeah, offered it. I can send my link in the chat if people want it, but.
Yeah, it's just pretty backwards and forwards at the moment. It's a bit ping pong football.
Exactly, isn't it?
It's like neither team are playing through midfield. They just keep long direct balls up to attack backwards and forwards.
Yeah, United have not had much penetration though.
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody that after this game we are going to have a 15-minute break, and then we are going to jump over to the Man City Arsenal stream. So yeah, if you're thinking it's going to be on this stream, then we are going to jump over. So yeah, just to remind everybody, and the lineups for Arsenal are due to be out at 7:15. So we are going to take you through those once we've got them.
That's going to be very interesting.
Cheddar's got a nice joke. What's the difference between Jesus and a hooker? A hooker doesn't hang around after being nailed. Well done, Cheddars. So I've got a good one.
That is a good one.
Why women like KFC? Because after you finish with the thigh and breast, all you have left is a greasy box to put your bone in. I like that one.
That's a good one. And anybody in the chat, if you want to put in a joke, feel free to put in a joke. So that's hilarious.
It's nearly as funny as Cardiff City's history.
So in the chat, what are you drinking tonight? Anybody in the chat? If you're having a little drink, let us know what your tipple is this evening. So I'm drinking JD out of a pint glass, which is only because I didn't have any other glasses. So
got a corner here from Sheffield United. Looks like something's going to happen.
We're getting trolled in the chat, I think.
think
What's
so.
that?
I've just checked.
What's that?
Got some people saying, Steve and Miss Molina saying goal. So I checked on Bet365 because that's instant and there's no goal on that. So unless you're in the future of that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid to say anything now because I'm so ahead.
Yeah.
What's one?
Goddamn Steve and Miss Molina.
Bloody hell.
Got me there.
Pair of tits. It's pretty, yeah, I have to agree with Liam Damon, our resident Spurs stalker. It is a good game. It's quite direct backwards and forwards.
I agree, yeah. It's got a good flow to it, hasn't it, really, yeah.
Both teams are going for it.
And all just penned in one.
It's completely different to what it was, when we saw the Bundesliga return and, very lethargic, very, just tentative. But the Premier League, they just seem to be
much higher intensity, isn't it? It's just, it's quicker tempo.
Mind you, the Premier League is the best league in the world. I don't care what anybody says. Premier League is the best.
I agree.
Best league in the world.
Yeah, and if you think about it, these are championship outfits mainly as well, right? Like with a few additions here and there. So imagine when the other teams come back as well.
Exactly. So when they get going a bit, get a bit more fitter. Big up Liam Damon. He's become a Brighton supporter.
Big up the Seagulls.
I can't do anything about the fucking Seagulls, okay? Can we just fucking let that go now, please?
Hey, can I just say, that's not Seagulls. Sam's got a woman tied to the bed in his bedroom. So when he's finished watching Arsenal, he's going to...
Gives a whole new meaning to having a bird, doesn't it?
He's going to walk into the bedroom and he's going to go, listen, love, Arsenal got nailed. Now it's your turn. Scream as much as you want. You're not getting anywhere.
I was expecting Seagulls on the stream, but then I got an off-screen part as well.
He's gonna go in there. He's gonna go. You wanted penetration, you got it. Yeah. I must like to add as well. If you're easily offended, you might not want to watch the rest of the stream.
No, it's not. It's definitely a PG-13, isn't it? This one it's higher. Yeah, it's adult content only. You see, like football with Brownie Adams asking again. So guys, you want me to say anything to the strippers tomorrow night? Yeah, you can tell them keep your clothes on, love.
Yeah. Tell them to change their career.
Keep your clothes on, love. We look a bit cold. Your nipples are hard.
No, give them a little disclaimer that you're the town bike.
Yeah, I'm the village bike. Everyone's had a ride.
They're stopping for a drinks break now.
Oh yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah.
It's only 25 minutes.
It's probably quite warm there, isn't it? It's good to keep them
It's
hydrated.
it's quite warm out today as well. It's quite muggy and humid.
Yeah.
Where are they playing this? Is this at Villa Park or is it Sheffield?
I think it is.
Villa Park, yeah.
They're doing the Neil protest now as well.
Do you know, it's so weird, isn't it? I bet it's weird with no fans there. Like...
Yeah, it is a bit weird. But the noise, I haven't got the noise on, but when it was on, I must say it did help a bit with the noise. At least it feels like you're watching a football game and not just like some kind of random, friendly game or something with no one there.
I feel like it takes a bit of your attention away from the empty stands, yeah.
Liam Damon is, I don't know, might be dyslexic, but I'm sure it's triple X and not 4 X's you're going for. Bit of triple X at 6:25 p.m. A football with Brownie. Oh, really? Okay. Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask him to take a shower first next time.
So they're getting back underway now. I'm obviously a little bit behind.
Yeah, yes they are. I think you may have caught up to me. I've had a bit of buffering, Daniel, so I think you may have caught up.
What's that, sorry?
I've had a bit of buffering, so I think you've actually caught up to my stream now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm at 24:50.
25, yeah.
Oh, you're well ahead. You're
So,
well in the future.
I think I was further ahead of you than before, though, Sam. So I think I've.
I think it's about 40 seconds or so. I think you've been there for a while. I don't know.
Did you guys? So Miss Molina's asked as well. Would you guys prefer to see Ainsley or Bellerin as right back today?
Bellerin.
I know it's gonna be Bellerin starting, but what would you prefer?
Bellerin, because Bellerin's got more pace going forward, and I think that's our best way of getting at Man City. Is if we keep on the front foot, then they can't hurt us. Whereas if we just sit back and let them come onto us, we're going to get absolutely battered. If we let Man City play, we're going to get battered. If we come onto them, we're not going to get, we're not going to get battered.
Villa just protesting for a penalty, but then getting it in.
So, how are women like swimming pools? Because they cost a great deal of money to maintain, considering the time you spend inside.
That's mad.
Brownie, mate. You need to. Yeah. I think you. I think you need to check your taste buds, mate. Your taste buds are probably a bit funny now.
Lundstrom's in the book.
Why did he do that? He just kicked the back of his legs.
Yeah, and
he got lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, the commentators were saying it was never a pen as well.
I have to say though, guys, right? It is good to have the Premier League back, even though it's Aston Villa and Sheffield. It's a lot better than watching Bundesliga, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is so much better.
Absolutely. That was dross. Especially the Italian league. Jesus.
That Napoli game was terrible. I mean, they just defended the whole game.
It was shit.
Yeah, Napoli are a terrible team to watch. I would know as a Liverpool fan. We faced them too many times recently.
Well, driving forwards here, Sheffield United.
Come on, this keeper's not to do anything yet.
Aston Villa's got a free kick.
Yeah, Sheffield.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
28 minutes gone on mine.
Yeah, I'm at 28:15 now. So you're quite close to me then, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm must be like 15 seconds behind you or something.
Yeah, you said the free kick literally like a few seconds after it happened, so you must be pretty close.
Come on. I like Cheddar's joke. Why do women have two holes? So that when they're drunk, you can carry them like a six-pack.
Oh, God.
Oh, that imagery there.
Look at this guy with his yellow hair.
I know.
Douglas Louise. The fake
Black
Louise.
Currently eight people watching. Come on, where is everybody? Where is everyone this evening?
It's only Aston Villa, Sheffield United, isn't it?
I suppose they're probably waiting for the.
You want the main event?
Yeah.
The main event.
This is the undercard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Natish as well? I got a little bone to pick with Natish. He wanted me to do this watch along. He said, "Oh yeah, you'll do the watch along. You get a look," and he's deserted us.
Shut up.
He's having a good old wank, isn't he? Cleaning the pipes.
Found some Mumbai Poon.
So Mumba Pookie.
Bookie.
Pookie. So Cheddars again. Big up Cheddars. What's the difference between a bowling ball and a pussy? you can only fit three fingers inside a bowling ball. Oh Jesus, Cheddars. He's got some good ones.
As working at a bowling alley before, that can make extra chuckles.
Oh, good.
Quite like this. You can hear like them shouting the players' names and like, pass it, release. It's quite good.
Sheffield United corner.
Do you know, it's really weird as well because the radio commentators are sort of they're commentating, but they're doing it very quietly because like normally they shout, they go a bit berserk, but obviously because there's nobody in the
Nobody in the stadium, right?
yeah, because no one's in the stadium. They're like
Sheffield United.
it's like they're broadcasting from their. It's like they're broadcasting from their grandma's house. Do you know what I mean? So it's just,
Then we have the commentator today, don't we? That did the Aguero. I think he's commentating our game.
Martin Tyler.
Yeah, Aguero.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've got
did
him.
that, Aguero.
We'll be doing it again today. And it's 7-0 Aguero.
7-0.
Yeah, no.
And that's before he's had the cider.
That's before half time.
What cider did you get, Simpy? What cider?
I think it's like Summerbees or something. Summersby.
Oh yeah, that's fake.
Okay.
That's a fake brand designed by Carlsberg.
What pizza did you get as well? What pizza?
It's the pizza that I got on.
Pizza.
It's the one that I got on Saturday, so I put it in the freezer and it's got it fresh out now. So when we've got that 50-minute break, I'll put it in the oven.
Big sausage pizza.
So you're having pizza. I'm going to order a McDonald's soon.
Oh.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, mate, you can't beat it. McDonald's.
So everybody, how is having fun with prostitute like bungee jumping? I'll tell you what, it's because you're dead if the rubber breaks.
So what else have we got in the chat, Simpy?
Chadwick's joined us and he's saying, Villa should be winning and Sheffield United's looking slow. And then Brownie's come in and said, make sure you say Sheffield United and not Sheffield.
Oh, as a resident champion.
Because the Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United.
No one gives a fuck about the championship.
How many points behind Sheffield United are we? We're like I think
20.
No, we're not 20 points behind them.
What?
I'll have a look. I think we're only like 6.
So how many points are behind?
But don't forget are we?
At the moment, if it's still a draw, if it's still a draw, we're 4 points. So it's 3. We can say it's 3 points if you're not counting this game at the moment.
Weren't Sheffield United before they played the game? They're 1 point behind United. How many points were you behind United? Were you 2 points behind United or 5 points behind United? Right? Yeah.
They were 2 points behind United before this game. 3 points ahead of Arsenal. Arsenal on 40. Sheffield United on 43 before this game.
So if they lose and obviously we pull off the improbable, then we go at like a point behind them or something. We go like
but then we've got Tottenham. We still got Tottenham and Wolverhampton Wanderers who are ahead of us who also play. So they would be jumping ahead of us as well.
Oh, Villa are missing headers for fun now.
Got a good point here, like Grant's raised. So he's saying, would you guys go for McGinn? He's saying he'd take him over Jack Grealish.
Wasn't Sam a fan of McGinn, I think, wasn't he?
Ooh. This guy, Black Lives Matter, he's not much good, is he?
10 minutes to half time.
Yep.
Oh, what the hell
Yeah,
is
fire up the
doing?
likes, everyone. Fire up the likes, subscribe if you're new.
Were you a fan of McGinn, Sam? I think you were, right?
No, I haven't really talked much about him, to be honest. He's okay. I mean, for me, he's not really. I mean, I don't think I'd go for him, to be honest.
What about Grealish? Were you a bigger fan of Grealish or McGinn?
Grealish is a bit more tempting because he's got a bit more in his locker, I think. But
Grealish is like flipping, mind you, a little bit like Jack Wilshere, doesn't he? Like, like
bit cocky type of thing, yeah.
not only that, but the similar style of play, aren't they? Like I just think if we got Grealish, it might be just like getting Jack Wilshere. And the thing is with Grealish as well, you put him into a bigger team, I'm not sure he'd be that great. Like he's only great because he's playing for a shit team.
Well, what's wrong with Jack Wilshere? Jack Wilshere was really good. If you think of Jack Wilshere when he was actually not injured, Jack Wilshere
I don't know. I'm not so. Listen, he was a decent player. I don't think he was a great player. I think he was decent. He weren't certainly a crack player, but I don't think he was good enough to get us to that level where we need to be. You know.
Well, that's because he got injured. That's the problem. When he was at his best, he got injured like 2, 3, 4 more times, and that was it. He was just never the same again. When he first broke through into the first team, Jack Wilshere was brilliant. I mean, he was nearly a one-man team against Barcelona that game when we beat them.
I agree with Daniel. I think he was good, but I think like he was maybe overhyped a little bit. I think he's
not the Jack Wilshere back when I'm talking about when he broke through into the first team. He was actually good before he got his long-term injuries.
Yeah,
before he got his long-term injuries, he was very good.
I remember he had a very good start, but you know he did get injured and then he middled out. And I think like I kind of like to see him and Ramsey. They were good, but I think you gotta look for better if you want, like Daniel's saying, to take it to the top.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
I wouldn't go for Ramsey. No, I wouldn't go for Ramsey now. I wouldn't bring him back. No, of course not. Adam wants to bum him anyway. He's got everything ready.
McGinn was in there, but he went down a little easier.
Hey, listen, I bet Adam's having his field day right now because I bet watching football like this, he's never seen football like that, being a Cardiff City fan. Yeah. Watching football like this is probably like watching the main event at a boxing night, isn't it?
Yeah. If they want Aaron Ramsey back, they're going to have a guard of honour at Cardiff if he comes back.
Oh.
You've seen the McGinn chance now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a bit further ahead of that. I was talking about, I think one of the Sheffield United players passed it a bit too far.
I can't believe it's just it's so good to have like the Premier League back in it. It's so like it is. I mean, it'd be even better this evening. I'll tell you what, when Arsenal come on, it's just going to be. I'll go proper nuts when Arsenal are playing. Do you know what I mean? Just,
I'm already hearing all the cursing going on from Granit Xhaka's lax passes or Bailey into the ball or something.
Yeah. Better in, you fucking bastard.
Yeah. I'm just interested to see what the starting lineup would be. You know,
Interesting, yeah.
Ooh. Arsenal just released a video of the players arriving at the Etihad. Oh, actually, it's just Arteta and his assistants. Arteta's looking like really cool outfit on.
Is it all the officials? It's like the big, like the Cronkies and that there, or like.
Oh no, it's just Arteta basically in all black, and then he's got like all like the side assistants in full like Arsenal training gear, all with like black face masks on, and people are like quoting it saying like all black, ready for Pep's funeral. But yeah, it looks so cool. But yeah, the only player we know that's out tonight then is Socrates. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, what's up with Socrates?
I think it was something to do with his knee. I think he pulled up. So we know for a fact now that Socrates won't be playing as right back as well. So it's definitely going to be Bellerin.
I don't think Socrates it would have been. He's no great loss to us anyway.
Socrates had a knee problem before. I feel like I've heard it before, but maybe another injury. I know he's had a few injuries before, right, as well.
Yeah, he has missed a fair few.
Do you know what? As well, I just found out completely off topic. But I was saying to Suzanne earlier because we were talking about restaurants opening and stuff, and I was saying, oh, wouldn't it be good? Wouldn't it be good to have like a Nando's? And I looked on Deliveroo and they started delivering in my area.
Wow.
I was like, so yeah, we're gonna have fucking Nando's one day. Like, I saw that and I was like, oh my god, Nando's.
I'm excited as well. I think they upgraded my Deliveroo as well. A lot more options now, which is great.
Yeah, Nando's is brilliant. You can't beat Nando's.
Yeah, I wish I had some more options. To be fair, I still don't think I have but too few.
They sponsor Tottenham, don't they?
Do you not get McDonald's deliver in your area?
I actually do get McDonald's, thankfully. I've had problems with Uber Eats where I can get it off because they've like done something with my card and now I can't order anything from there, so it's been really frustrating. But
because I had that, I had to update my card because my old expired. But when I had a problem where it just kept saying, "Oh, your address is not valid," and I was like, "Well, I ain't changing my fucking address. I'm changing my card." And I just rebooted the app, and it was like it seemed to have fixed itself.
Yeah, they told me something similar, but mine was like mine was something like I think I overwent my limit, so like it declined my card, and then ever since then I haven't been able to use it again for some reason. So,
Sheffield United.
It looks like the Sheffield United keepers screwed up.
I just want to say as well, because I forgot to mention. So for the Arsenal game as well, everybody in the chat, we're going to have a lot more viewers tonight because we're also going to be live on the Arsenal FC fan page as well. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more people watching for the Arsenal game.
Let's see the goalkeeper he caught across.
Yeah. That should have been a goal, and then
it looks like it should have been a goal, but the technology hasn't given it.
So they did no goal, which made no sense.
What have we got in the chat, Simpy? What are people saying? We haven't read out any chats for a while.
No, not sure it was over the line, you know.
Yeah, people were asking about. Yeah, people are asking like that should be a goal. No, like Omar said that.
Yeah.
And then Omar was mentioning as well about rating Grealish. He thinks he's a big fish in a small pond.
They're showing it again.
Yeah, and Mr. Arsenal podcast says that was over the line as well.
Yeah, he brings it round the post. How is that not in?
Big up Mr. Arsenal podcast as well. Big up.
The Sheffield United Twitter account just tweeted really as well.
Lots of people in the chat and where I'm watching it, they're saying rigged.
It was seeing it again now. It's a little different angle. So he's scoffed it a bit and then he got pushed in. That's well over the line.
Yeah, that's well in his.
That's well over the line. How did that technology not get that?
His whole arm was in, where the ball was behind his arm.
That's stupid. What the hell?
Yeah, he basically scoffed to catching that long deep cross, and he sort of fell into his own net because he hit a Villa. That's it.
He's sitting in the net with the ball.
Yeah. He's sitting in the net with it, even though he tries to push it back on the post. The ball, he's sitting in. Yeah, he's actually sitting in the net there. You see there when he first falls in. Jesus Christ! How they not get that?
He's got the Carrier's haircut and he's trying to be Carrius, and then how does that not? What the hell? He's literally just sitting in the net. Jesus.
Wilder won't be happy with that.
But there's that technology supposed to say it's over the line and beeps on his wrist.
I don't think VAR's in place for the.
It is.
No,
VAR
is
is
it?
in place.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure it is.
The guy's watch must be faulty though.
That's what I'm saying, because how does it? Maybe he was maybe he was blocking it so much, the goalkeeper. Maybe that the technology, the whatever it is they use, it blocked it or something.
2 minutes of added on time.
How is that not in?
Must be because he's blocked it somehow, being around the ball, covering the ball so much.
Wait. So is this just to make the half-time thing actually interesting and have something to talk about?
Yeah, that was basically the.
Because there's been like a couple of missed chances and that's it in 45 minutes. And Villa just passing it around. Sheffield United on the attack. No.
The ref said the watch didn't vibrate. And then, VAR's ruined the mood.
That picture you just sent is definitely, you see, it's clearly over the line.
What the hell? Yeah, Jesus.
Like doesn't
so bad.
It doesn't. This is where VAR should take over, but they don't. In certain situations, do they?
Yeah. Well, if there's a doubt, it's just go to VAR. I mean, so stupid.
So what is it? It's still obviously. Don't know. Like a 0-0 draw would sort of be.
Half time.
Yeah, half time.
I'll take a 0-0 draw, Daniel. 0-0 draw is brilliant for me. It's brilliant for us as well, actually.
It's brilliant for Arsenal though if it's 0-0. Yeah. I mean, we've still got a win, which is obviously the biggest obstacle. You know what I mean? But
all the FBL people with the Aston Villa goalkeeper. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. I thought you were going to say Sheffield United defenders.
Yeah, I was broke.
How is that not in, man? That's stupid.
Yeah, so it's half time, everybody. It's currently 0-0.
Well,
when did that first half? Is it me or did that first half just fly by?
Yeah,
definitely.
It wasn't dragging.
Should be one. Look at the Sheffield United fans reacting. They're going crazy. They're going crazy. Oh my god!
Wilder's going to be fuming.
No, that would have been for Sheffield United 1-0 to hang on to there.
Oh, I missed that song, the Premier League song. Right, we should be joined by Nitesh and Kevin's shortly then.
Yeah, Nitesh and Kevin.
Big up the Pookie brothers.
Pookie
brothers.
Pookie.
Let's have a look at my FPL then. How am I doing?
Oh, fucking hell, I forgot to do my bloody team today. I said to Suzanne this morning, I said, I've got to do my fantasy team. And then I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, Simpy, do I have to send, if my team's in your league already, do I still have to send it to you through Twitter?
You did a bit of fantasy with her instead, yeah?
If you want, send it on Twitter if you want to make any changes or anything. It's up to you. Actually, yeah, maybe I could just view it because you're in the same. Yeah, I'll just view it. It's fine.
All right.
I'll view it. It's cool.
I think I've got like 2 players. I don't think I've got any Villa ones.
Yeah, today I am in a different kind of mood.
I love your name.
Yeah, and we are joined by Nitesh.
it seems.
Oh, robot.
Yeah, my net is fluctuating a bit. But what I was trying to say is, I feel right now the Bundesliga is back.
Yes.
Is my voice
There's been
audible?
much better intensity than the Bundesliga.
Do you really think though, Nitesh? Because I was going to say that was more intense.
Yeah, that was much more fun than Bayern versus
Not
Dortmund.
really. If that goal would have gone in, I think everything would have changed.
You're
then
a
and there.
hard man to please,
And it was a
Nitesh.
goal.
You know, you're a
See,
hard
my
man
name
to
is
please.
Rest in peace,
I feel sorry for. You can imagine Nitish in bed with a woman. You know, he's a hard man to please. You know?
A bit more.
Yes, he
emotion.
needs to do a lot of things then. A bit more twist and turn probably, and maybe one or two tricks up your sleeve then.
Up the wizard sleeve, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and the thing is, that was a very sad thing. I told one thing, Sam, if you remember, that these guys can't even. You were saying that we should have those.
Big up Mumbai
Yeah,
Connections.
can you hear me?
Robot.
Big up BT
don't know what-
Broadband.
Big up the robot.
Net.
Big up to the robots. Nitesh.
Do slap a like on this video, everybody, and do subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate
Yeah, you remember?
Slap a like or like a slapper. It's okay.
Someone doing bookie on his connection.
Yeah.
You remember? I said one thing when you were telling me that these there should be fake fans broadcasted on the live games, and I said if these idiots can actually get the VAR working, that would be good enough for us. And they failed to do that as well.
Yeah, VAR's not working.
That is
Michael
stupid,
Oliver is pointing to his watch that my watch isn't working. It's not showing anything. But what about the damn linesman who's standing there on the lines and he's actually watching the action?
No, he couldn't. The linesman couldn't see it though. To be fair to him, because the goalkeeper's body was in the way, he couldn't see it. His body was in the way. So
No, but come on, he was.
But they should have used VAR. They should
He
have
was
used
inside
VAR.
the goal.
They should have used VAR. That's the thing. They should have used VAR.
Yeah, I think Ryan was saying.
Yeah, and he was inside the goal.
Yeah, but his
Literally
back,
inside the
his
goal.
back was he's covering from that perspective, from where the linesman was. He was covering the ball, so it's very difficult to see for the linesman.
Black Lives Matter protests happening again. I think we're about to start again. Yeah, and Ryan was saying in the chat it was a clear and obvious mistake.
But
so
I
VAR
think the point where it picked up from the and I think where it picked up from the game actually picked up a bit from the Bundesliga kind of action was once the drinks break was taken.
I think they started well.
After the break,
they started a much higher tempo. It's been a much higher tempo for me.
Oh yeah.
I think it's been really good.
Villa came out quite strong, and I think Sheffield United were a bit timid, but then they came after the drinks break, and it was a bit back and forth.
Yeah, after the break. Yeah, after the break, it was better actually. That is what even I was saying. Before the break, it was kind of okay.
It's kind of pooky.
Yeah, but the refereeing was pooky.
The refereeing was pooky. Yeah.
The referee should have done better. There was that penalty shout as well. I think.
Oh, they showed it again.
Yeah, if you saw the. Sorry, Lundstram committed a foul.
Yeah, but you said it was outside the box, isn't he? Wasn't that what happened?
And they retracted the yellow card.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be on a red card.
Big up 8 people watching live. So, Simply, what have we got in the chats?
Pretty much everyone was reacting to that, saying like, "How the hell is that not in?"
Yeah.
And yeah,
I've gone into robot
yeah,
mode
you complete.
again.
Nitesh, can you hear me? I am a robot. Nitesh, How is it going?
In Mumbai.
You.
I wish women. Do you know what? I wish women had a switch like that. So when you're fed up of them, you can just turn them off like that. You know, like,
Yeah, have like a remote control. You know, just off.
The mute button.
yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
Rage quit. It's gone. It's in the background.
So yeah, I just want to remind everybody. Once this game has finished, we're going to be taking a 15-minute break. Pretty much jumping from one stream to another, and then we're going to be going live at 8 p.m. taking you through the watch along, taking you through the Man City Arsenal game, and also we're going to be streaming live on the Arsenal FC fans page as well. So yeah, it's really looking forward to that.
Yeah, Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga, by the way. Not that anyone's bothered to mention that, but
Surprise, surprise, right? How many years in a row is that? 8, 9?
8, yeah. It's ridiculous. Chadwick's asked if any of us have changed our prediction for the Arsenal game, or if we're still sticking with the scores we gave.
Chadwick's asking what? Sorry.
He's asked if any of us are changing our prediction for the Arsenal game, or if we're keeping it as it is.
I'm keeping mine as it is. I think it'll be 3-2. 3-2 to Arsenal.
Come on, Daniel.
I think Michael Oliver is working with that. Yeah.
As you can tell, right, I'm numbing the pain in this game so that by drinking lots of JD, so that when Arsenal play, if we have a bad game or a bad result, I won't feel it as much.
That's the way.
Hence why I'm drinking JD out of a pint glass, which is yeah.
It's an expression.
And what I was saying is Michael Oliver is trying to ensure that Daniel doesn't have to sing the Ozil song because he's fucking Sheffield over.
Yeah. See, I told you. Listen, I don't care how we get there. Michael Oliver can fuck over everybody as long as he don't do it to Arsenal. Who's the referee Who's the referee for the game for the Arsenal game?
I hope it's not Martin Atkinson.
No, it's what's his face? I can't remember now. The bald guy.
I know that.
I think it's Paul Tierney.
I know that. I know that Mike Dean is the referee for the Merseyside derby.
Pardon me, that was the last fixture. Yeah, I'm gonna find the one for the day.
I think I saw a thing. I saw Sky Sports put it out there yesterday or something.
I think it's Anthony Taylor. You're right, the bald guy.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, Anthony Taylor. He screws us over as well, like Anthony Taylor.
I don't like him as a ref either.
He's a dickhead.
Yeah, so now we have to play with Xhaka, Mustafi, Ozil, and Anthony Taylor in their team. Yeah, great. Daniel, would you like to change your prediction now?
No, I'm sticking with 3-2. I'm sticking with 3-2. I ain't gonna change my prediction.
Come on, Daniel. It's Anthony Taylor.
Yeah,
the bold guy.
Yeah, the bold guy.
Yeah, after the referee, I've gone from 3-1 to 4-1 now.
All right then. Okay, I'll change my prediction. I'll go for 6-0 to Anthony Taylor.
You know something we never do well.
Mike Dean. Mike Dean should have a changing career because that guy should be a fucking tranny rather than a referee. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know something. I was gonna just say that you know that we never do well with some bold guys around.
Yeah.
There's a bold guy in the touchline, bold guy as a referee.
Is my voice audible again or it's gone?
No. We can hear you, Nitesh.
We hear you, Nitesh.
You're audible.
So,
It's gone again.
big up everyone in the chat.
No. We can hear you, Nitesh. I think you can't hear us. I think you're
Yeah.
So,
I think Anthony Taylor's got hold of your connection.
No, I can.
He's
So
going
today I'm
Mum-
on the other
he's
side
going-
of the bed, so you can see the other side of the wall.
He's going Mumbai bot mode now.
Yeah. He's got the.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the bed. You haven't got a beautiful lady in your bed, have you, Nitesh? That you're that's why you're in the bedroom right now.
At least make sure you blow it up first. We're going to show it.
Then it will perfectly become the wank along.
The wank along.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we're waiting for. It's got the Jackham
Yeah,
Ozil connection today.
She'll get fired into more times than Leno this evening.
So you guys, before the second half, you guys ready for the sickest? You guys ready for my sickest joke yet?
Go on then.
Go on then.
Okay. So after death, what is the only organ in the female body that remains warm? My penis.
That's disgusting.
That's more.
That's disgusting. I've got a. Do you know what? I've got a joke. I've got a joke that can top that.
That's pretty
I'm
sick,
gonna
that
say-
one, mate. That's a sick one.
All right, then I've got one that can top that. So a bloke walks down the street and he finds £15 in the gutter, and he's like, "What can I do with this?" He said, "I know what I can do with this." So he goes to a brothel, and he says, "Oh, I want a hooker, but I want to do anything I want to this hooker." So the bloke says, "Okay, I've got the perfect hooker for you, but what you can't do is you can't lick her out and you can't turn on the lights." So he says, "Okay, I can stick with that." So he goes up there, has the time of his life with this hooker, and then 2 weeks later he comes in again to the brothel and he said, "I'd like the same hooker again." So he says, "Yeah, no problem, but the same rules apply. You can't lick her out and you can't turn the lights on." So he's, "Yeah, no problem." So he's up there having a whale of a time with this hooker, and he thinks to himself, "Listen, why can't I lick her out? Why can't I do that?" So he obviously licks her out, and then he goes downstairs and the bloke says to him, "Did you have a good time?" And he said, "Yeah, I had a brilliant time." And he says, "You didn't follow the rules, did you?" And he's like, "What rules?" He said, You licked her out." And he says, "How do you know?" He said, "Because I can see the maggots around your mouth because she's been dead for 6 weeks."
God.
But I know one thing: if you're chatting with Daniel ever, you need to send him the long jokes. He doesn't have the short ones.
Yeah. Listen, the long ones are the better.
But you did get the point, Daniel. You like the long ones, not the short ones.
By the way, Chris,
I've got another one as well. So a bloke comes home from working a night shift, and on the way home he thinks, "How can I wake up? How can I surprise my missus?" So he runs upstairs, dives under the covers, licks his missus out laying in the bed, and then he goes to the bathroom to clean himself up after, and he finds his missus shaving her legs on the toilet seat. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "Keep your voice down. Your mother's asleep in the bed next door." And I've just made the whole stream go silent. Yeah, it's a good joke when you make
that must be that Exeter. That's Exeter jokes. That is. Cheddar's got a good one here. What did the orphan with HIV get for Christmas? He got cancer. Oh, it's so wrong, but it's so funny. Well,
We're kicked off, by the way.
Funny for a joke. Are they kicked off already? Okay.
Yeah, they're kicked
on
off.
On my stream, they haven't. They're just getting ready to kick off on my stream.
Chris Wilder was having a moan the whole of this break in the tunnel with the referee, and he was just pointing at his watch the whole time.
He must be asking, what do I have to do to actually score in this game?
So, Nitesh, now that you've joined, just tell everybody about your page as well, because
yeah, I think I'm thinking of starting this new page now, which is called Rest in Peace War. After that, or probably Rest in Peace, the watch, maybe the watch now, the dead watch or something. And I got enough jokes. I got already 2 to 3 jokes accumulated for that page now. So the first few posts are reserved. One will be a Sam joke, 2 will be Daniel's jokes, and probably I can put those on the page.
So I've got a very
after all that, tell everybody about your actual page.
Yeah, so we are doing the watch along on the Arsenal page, that is Arsenal FC fans, and if you can see the page as well, it has been scheduled. But obviously, the guys who are on YouTube definitely be on YouTube. I got another set of audience there as well, and we'll be doing the watch along on both platforms, as I said, in like a couple of hours, less than a couple of hours, and hopefully you guys are there. It's just a bit above an hour, so we'll be doing for the Arsenal game, and we'll keep doing the regular Arsenal game. Why simply pointing
apparently Mustafi, Reece Nelson, and Eddie Nketiah are starting.
Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah.
Apparently.
Who said that? Who said
Seriously,
that? Who reported that?
It's on Twitter.
If these 3 guys are
Twitter.
starting,
who reported it on Twitter? Is it an official Arsenal account?
No, because the one I sent Nitesh earlier about people starting, every single player was right. But we'll see. This is someone else. This isn't that guy. The same guy.
This is where This is where the lineups come out, and we completely get thrown off, because it will be like.
It's coming out in about 6 minutes.
But
is it 6 minutes? Shit, fucking hell! Is it that time already?
But if these 3 guys are starting, this game won't be a challenge for City then.
You know that goal line technology stuff is all over Twitter, and they said something ridiculous like the system is now working after it went over the line.
Wasn't it? It was going off saying goal while it was in the changing room, wasn't it? At half time.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Big up 17 people watching this. 7 people watching this live. Sorry, and we've been going for 1 hour 7 minutes. So yeah, big up everybody who's tuned in. I know that this is a weird time, in the evening for you guys,
and with some weird jokes as well.
There's an Aaron in the chat. Do you know him, Daniel?
There's Aaron, yeah.
Big up Aaron.
Definitely not a Ramsey.
Big up Aaron as well. Big up Aaron in the chat. So thanks for tuning in, Aaron.
Coming back to Aaron Ramsey, we were doing all the death jokes and all the dead jokes and kind of the dark jokes.
I've got another one. This is perfect for our chat. Absolutely perfect. You guys ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Did you hear that McDonald's is coming out with a McJackson burger?
Oh, I think I've heard this one. My best guess is it's 12-year-old meat between 38-year-old buns.
No,
I said that the fucking wrong way around, didn't I?
It's a 50-year-old piece of meat in a 12-year-old bun.
Yeah. I knew I got that wrong. I fucking got that wrong. Jesus Christ.
You got the gist of it, Daniel.
Yeah, and the only Jack in the panel looks very serious about it.
Hold on, the wife's calling me. Yes. Yes.
What's the Arsenal game being broadcasted on the Alexas? Do you know?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so big up Aaron. He lives around the corner from me, so I know he's a good friend.
Cheddar's got another nice one. Some people think incest jokes are funny. I just think it's all relative.
Yeah, I started the quiz with an incest joke and I won that quiz.
So
That's the only time I won.
for anybody who's actually interested in the game, there's not a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
You're
on
not
a sec.
missing a lot. You're not missing a lot. Don't worry if you're interested in the game.
Don't worry, the Arsenal game will be hooked on the Arsenal game.
What,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
3
have-
minutes.
We'll have we'll have 90 minutes to abuse. So at that point of time.
So yeah, if Eddie and Nketiah and all these people and Riz Nelson starts, there'll be a meltdown on Twitter soon.
Yeah, Arteta's gonna have it now from the fans.
Yeah.
You have Lacazette and Aubameyang who can play as strikers, and you're playing Eddie. What sense does that make?
Tactical, maybe somehow, but yeah, I agree. It really is weird.
It will be a tactical wank.
Definitely a bit of tactical pookie, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Is he? Is the lineups out yet? They've got to be out.
Almost.
Now, right?
Almost 2
It's
minutes.
out in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes time, we'll have a lineup.
Yeah. And Villa almost scored. It's a good thing after Lundstrom getting booked.
Yeah, you're ahead of us, Nitesh.
Like an idiot, he got booked. Now it's a good thing that Henderson is at least making some saves. We get some points there, Simpy.
Yeah, I've got him too, Nitesh.
I made a mistake. I dropped Mings and I took Gilbert, and he's not playing. So my Martinelli will come in.
Is Egan playing for Sheffield United? I saw Lundstrom playing, but I don't know if Egan's playing.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, what a save, man.
Yeah, that was
Just
a great
seen that
save.
The lineup's got to be out now. Come on, it's
1 minute
Yeah.
59 seconds.
1 minute.
That guy's deleted his tweet, so it's obviously fake.
Yeah, that's how you get deleted.
Adam just tweeted my joke out on Twitter.
Who else is in the chat, Simpy? Who have we got?
We got Miss Arsenal Podcast, Miss Melina, Cheddars, Aaron, Footboy Brownie. We've got Steve as well, and he's changed his name to the Mr. Arsenal Misfit. And we've got Liam Damon and Chadwick.
Yeah. So what's Aaron saying? Is he just saying hi?
Aaron is saying, yeah, get on, lads. And yeah. And big up.
He did.
Like I said, for anybody who's joined late, I just want to say that we are at 7:45, taking a 15-minute break, and we're going to be jumping from stream to stream. So yeah, be sure when this game finishes, we'll probably be pretty much heading over straight to that stream with a toilet break and that, and then we're going to be on air from 8 p.m. taking you through the game, and then obviously the review and the player ratings, and by that time we'll either be commiserating or celebrating.
It's time.
Most likely commiserating, but
they haven't put it out yet though.
True. Come on, put it out. Hurry up.
Come on, put the lineups out, everybody. Is it not on the Premier League app? Is it not on Premier League app? Usually they release it quite quick.
Okay, I got the team news, everyone.
Oh God.
Nice.
All right, so
Go on, then.
Sam's going to take us through the lineups. The Arsenal lineup first, please, Sam. Go for it.
Hang on, it just said it. Hang on, it just said it was here.
I've just seen the City one as well. Jesus.
What the fuck?
So Jesus is playing?
No.
Hang on.
Christ.
It just said.
Oh, crap.
just said
City. City team. Oh my God. It's crap.
It just.
They're playing Eric Garcia. Come on.
Edison is not playing.
No, Aguero.
Okay,
Wow.
Okay, so have you got it there, Simpy?
Yeah,
I've
just
got,
up my
I've got the
mind.
Man City.
Have
Sam's
you got
the
Arsenal? Okay, so Sam, take us through the Arsenal.
Hang on, it's just got an update here on my fucking page. Jesus Christ.
Saka.
Saka's playing?
Saka and Tierney are playing, but Pepe's not starting.
Fuck.
So is left wing Saka then?
Oh, I thought that. Oh, I see.
Wait, and then he was on right wing. No Ozil. No way. We've
Yes.
lost.
Yes, no Ozil.
We've lost then.
No Ozil.
What's that? No, Ozil shit, mate. Ozil
So
shit.
I got Man City and Arsenal team news is in, and I've clicked the link and nothing fucking comes up. Wow, great.
Should I do the Man City lineup then, real quick?
Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
sure,
at,
why not?
look at the
Right,
Arsenal
guys.
players.
Man City lineup then, real quick. So obviously we've got Edison in goal, Kyle Walker right back, Eric Garcia and Laporte as the centre back pairing. Then we've got Benjamin Mendy on the left back. Then in midfield we've got Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, and Silva. I'm guessing David Silva. Then Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus, and Raheem the Dream Sterling.
Yeah.
But then on the bench, we've got Aguero, Rodrigo, Sané, Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho, Otamendi, and Foden.
All right, I've got the Arsenal lineup.
Yeah. Me
So
too.
we got Bert Leno in goal.
I said there is no David Luiz. See?
Mustafi Mari,
on,
Jesus
what?
Christ.
I've
Yes,
got the
no
lineup
David
here.
Luiz.
You want me to read it?
Hang on, have we only got 3 defenders?
No, we got 4.
No, we've got 4.
Hang on.
It's a crazy lineup.
All
No,
right, go
Pep
on then.
Ozil's not even in the subs.
Go on, Sam.
Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Our lineup is Leno in goal, Tierney left back, Mustafi and Pablo Mari central defence. We have Bellerin right back. We have we're playing a 2-3-1 with midfield attackers with Guendouzi and Xhaka the midfield pairing. We've got Saka out. We've got Saka out left. We've got Willock in the cam role. We've got Nketiah on the right wing, and we've got Aubameyang up front.
Yeah.
Right.
Right wing, come on. Nketiah, seriously.
So who's on the
Nketiah.
bench? Have you got the bench?
Yeah, go on then.
We've got Martinez, Danny
Yeah.
Ceballos, Lacazette, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Pepe, David Luiz, Reece Nelson, Kolasinac, and Martinelli.
Come
Oh
on,
yes,
seriously.
no Ozil, fuck Ozil.
Wow.
Sorry, there you
But
go.
come on. This is a very
Listen,
bad
I was right about Willock.
You're right.
People,
Hey,
I was
listen,
right about Willock.
I'm gonna
I was right about Willock.
You know what he has done? He has exactly done what I was saying. He has considered
Oh,
the
shut up!
form.
No, he hasn't.
He has considered form based on the practice matches.
I'm gonna come in my pants. There's no Ozil. So
And he's playing Willock. He's playing Willock there.
even if we get beat tonight, the fact that he dropped Ozil is a plus. So yeah.
Let me see. Hang on. Do you want to let me share my screen, Daniel?
Yeah, go for it. Hold on, let me.
Hang on. Yeah.
Villa nearly scored there as well. But
Yeah,
we're right
that
across the
slide.
Yeah. The best thing about this game is probably
Hold on.
that Henderson is getting some saves.
Yeah, I'm going to see if the save points have kicked in. Nitesh, I hope the sub all of our centre backs off.
Hold on,
as soon as it hits 60 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, but you were right. You were right in a way, Sam, because they picked Guendouzi and Willock. She said both of those.
I thought they'd be good in midfield. But Nketiah outright, that's just a complete. It must be to do with fitness or something. Right, so this is what it looks like, guys. This is
Like
the
young,
lineup.
look at the young guns. Look at them young.
There's Arteta
Who's
not
Villa? Villa.
So,
Sorry.
There's
That's
Arteta not
Pablo
rate
Mari.
Pepe or something.
But why would you play
Save Henderson.
Oh, save.
So these two I can sort of understand, but this is where it gets
Oh,
crazy.
Villa
here.
just had a chance. Villa
This is
Yeah.
where it gets crazy right here. It gets
Yeah.
real crazy here. But these three guys know how to play football. These three guys know how to play football.
And again, from the edge of the box, Henderson with a good save.
So what's the Man City lineup? Sorry, I missed that because I was looking at the Arsenal lineup. So I know
See if
Phil
it's coming.
Foden's starting.
No,
Nice.
Foden's on the bench.
Okay, so
So
what's
we've
the
got the teams
starting
in here.
lineups for Man
Nice.
City? Because I missed the lineup. I was
Yeah, the
too busy.
team still haven't coming on my other feed here. Yeah, Simpy. If you take my screen,
Oh,
back,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've got it up as well. I can put it up here.
Okay, so I just want to know what the Man City is. De Bruyne playing?
Yeah, he starts.
Yeah, De Bruyne starts. Silva's playing captain. Mahrez, Jesus, Sterling. Mendy,
Okay, so
Laporte,
that's us lost then, because De Bruyne's playing.
Yeah.
That's us fucked.
Yeah, he's just playing people who can run. That's it.
I can't see how Guendouzi or Xhaka is going to stop him, to be honest.
Big up to 10 people watching live. Do smash a like as well, and do hit the subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much.
What is this team, man? It's different. If this
Well,
pays
I
off,
tell you what. I like Saka left. I like Willock in the middle there. I just don't understand Nketiah outright because Nketiah doesn't play it right. He plays as a a high what's it called, a high press forward.
You know what I like? I like the fact that Aubameyang is through the middle.
Definitely, I agree. I don't. Yeah, just Nketiah for Pepe. Then does he not rate Pepe? Is this all just
I'm wondering if
I don't know.
Let me tell you something though. I reckon that he's going to alter that at half time, because don't forget we got 5 substitutes.
Come on, the game might be over by halftime.
That's an test realism.
So what's City's lineup? Can we have a look at City's lineup then? Have we got that?
Yeah.
I'll show my. Oh yeah, go on then. You can do it, John. You share the screen.
Yeah, John. Put up John's screen.
Both of the lineups are so weird.
Chadwick and Nketiah is a good player, but he's not a right winger, my friend. Okay, he's not a right winger. He plays up front as a high pressing forward. He's a poacher.
I think the student is more weirder than the teacher in terms of team selection.
How do I remove your screen, Sam, and put because for some reason this fucking this StreamYard has fucking has upgraded, as they've obviously updated it and it's all changed.
I don't know. I haven't seen the new layout.
Some of you pressed stop share, didn't you? So
yeah, I pressed stop share, so you should just do a bit of add John's then, to be honest, if he's put his share screen.
Oh, I think is your screen still up there, or has it been removed?
No, it's probably John's you've got there now. It's not mine.
So yeah, you should see it. I put it says StreamYard showing a screen, and I put the screen that it was on. I hope you can see the image. I'm on Man City's Twitter page, so.
Oh, there we go.
Can you see that?
Not yet. Yeah, now we can.
There you go.
Yay!
There you go.
Walker, Garcia, Laporte, Mendy, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Silva, Mahrez, Jesus, Sterling, subs, Carson, Aguero, Zinchenko, Rodrigo.
Before we go ahead, some of the people are suggesting it's going to be possibly a 4-4-2.
Who was one of you guys was saying that in the stream? I think it was Sam saying we should just go for a bog standard 4-4-2, didn't you, Sam? I think.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I said our best formation with our team would probably 4-4-2. Yeah.
Yeah, so some of the people are saying that it's a 4-4-2 and not a 4-3-2-1, 4-2-3-1.
That could be the case. Makes more sense.
When you guys have finished with the screen, can you unshare it? Because I don't know, this StreamYard is updated.
That's interesting, you know. And Nketiah and Aubameyang together up front in a 4-4-2. That is much more interesting.
Hopefully, it is a 4-4-2.
And who have we got out right then in midfield?
I think Willock might be playing right or something like that.
Anyway, Simpy, you're in charge of the chat for a while. I'm just going to pour myself another drink.
Oi, oi. Get it down, you're done.
Pouring myself another drink.
But does he? Yeah, I'm still not understanding the Pepe hate though. Like, does he want someone that's going to run more on the right then if it's 4-4-2?
I don't know. It could be tactical, couldn't it? Bring him on when the legs are tired, and you know how much pace he's got.
If it's a 4-4-2, then it makes sense because then there will be 2 strikers and both of them are strikers. If it is a 4-2-3-1, then obviously Pepe is a winger. Pepe is not a striker. But then again, Pepe can also play. I mean, Pepe playing in a 4-4-2 would have anyway been better than Nketiah. That is the problem. This lineup doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. I would have preferred Pepe. I would have preferred Pepe over Nketiah in any of the formations, to be honest.
He's played based on them based on the training, the practice games. That is all. That is about it. Nketiah scored. Willock scored. Pablo Mari and these Mustafi were the better defenders. David Luiz made an error. He's played all those guys from the practice games.
Well, and you might be right, Nitesh, because he's dropped Luiz.
Yeah, not just that. He's played Willock as well. He's played Nketiah, who scored maybe 3 goals in the practice games. He's played all those guys.
So it's either he's always had this in his head and he's just wanted the friendlies and the time to give them to put them into the squad now, or he's using the friendlies.
And some of you were saying that Niles won't even make it to the bench. He's there. He's right there.
Because they've got 9 substitutes. That's why.
And not just that. Probably he might come in as well. He might come in.
Yeah, but keep changing the point then, why don't you? First of all, you said he wouldn't be on the bench. I told you he would be with 9 substitutes.
I think people will be disappointed that Martinelli's not starting, but
everyone wanted that, yeah.
They'll bring
I
on
just don't understand how Willock's outright though. That's the only thing I don't understand. I mean, with a 4-4-2, I don't know why Willock's outright. I mean, I would rather have a Reece Nelson there, to be honest.
And there are 4 subs coming in, or 3 subs coming in this game.
Please. Oh my God, they're gonna. Oh God.
Hopefully, Lundstrom goes off. You're
so lucky. You're going to be so lucky, Nitesh. He's going off. You're going to be so lucky.
You know what I said a long time ago. I said we should be playing 4-4-2 with the squad we have. I did say that a long time ago.
The problem is what he has done is he's not played both Lacazette and Aubameyang together. He's probably trying to give Nketiah a run. If things don't work out, then he's probably gonna get him back in like Lacazette and try to play that team.
Chadwick's right. Ozil's not even on the bench.
Yeah. Got back problem.
It's come back.
Yeah.
No. I thought there's a fortnight tournament he had to do. That's what it was. Yeah.
Got back problem from carrying the team all the time. No injury for Ozil. Just reported there's no injury.
Really?
Ooh, beef.
What's up, everybody?
Beef. There's beef, Daniel.
Ozil's not even on the bench, so with no injury, apparently.
So the thing is with Ozil, then, do we reckon it's a fitness issue? He's not 100% like fit. I mean, he's got to be fit, but like not 100% sharp. He hasn't been looking good in training. He obviously didn't do much in the friendly games. So, is it because of that, or is it because he's finally realising that Ozil's crap?
Hopefully the former. Hopefully the one you said now he's crap.
Yeah.
Even if he realizes either one, I think that's good for us. Ozil will be gone.
Yeah.
So, what are people saying in the old chat?
So, Grant said the bench is stronger than the starting 11. It's embarrassing. Omar is sorry, but the lineup has completely turned him off.
I don't think the lineup was sent to turn you on, Omar. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? Strangely, I'm happy with that lineup because it just proves, right? And I'm going to say this now, but it just proves that everybody says that Ozil is just picking, Arteta's just picking the lineup, by name. But it just goes to show that he's actually not scared to drop Ozil and players like Lacazette. He's not playing the lineup. He's actually sort of, if we're being honest, he's wrong-footed us. Because we all expected him to play Ozil. We expected him to play Laka and Aubameyang together. We expected Pepe to start. And he's actually Arteta's selection has actually wrong-footed us in the sense that he's actually playing a completely different lineup to what we what we thought.
And that's a good thing. Like I said,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's not just playing players because of their name.
And as I'm saying, I was hoping that was going to happen because now he's had time to sort of look at what he wants to do, and hopefully what we're seeing today is something more in the line of what he wants to do with the squad we have at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it's just like that. Tom says in the chat, Arteta has faith in the youth. Just looking at the whole team, it is that central midfield there is young lads.
Yeah, I'd say like besides he's.
I'm just
he's
typing it to someone. I'm just saying it.
Yeah, sorry,
he's done some crap like Pep. What Pep tends to do all the time.
He's if you look, he's kept his one man in there, Xhaka, which is like, you know, his card is like, oh, I can't get rid of all the has-beens with the name in here, so I'll leave one of them in there, and I'll get rid of those on the down low.
The guys who are saying in the chat, Arteta has faith in youth. Come on, right wing. It should have been Reece Nelson if he wanted the right perfect kind. If it is a right wing, obviously. If it is a 4-4-2, then fine. But then if it is a right wing, then obviously it shouldn't be Nketiah. It should be Reece Nelson.
Well, Nketiah is youth as well, though, right? I mean,
yeah, even Pepe is 22, 23, so that could have also been there. He could have also been there.
It's true. I mean, Omar's got a point that Xhaka and Guendouzi didn't play well together before, but they've had more time now, so there's no excuses now to work the partnership.
Pepe is 25. Pepe is 25, not 22, 23, 25. But then what the point is, are they good enough to hold Kevin De Bruyne, Xhaka and Guendouzi?
Well, that's my biggest concern when I see their team is De Bruyne facing up against Guendouzi and Xhaka. I mean,
yeah.
I don't see how those two are going to keep up with him. I don't see how they're going to manage to stop him. So,
and it's Mahrez on one side, Sterling on the other. Mahrez and Sterling on two sides.
So Sterling on the right hand side worries me because with Bella in there, him against Sterling, that's not going to be very easy.
If you're right. We said that.
Yeah, now we're going to see what Tierney's made of against Mahrez, and now Tierney's going to have to show us what he's worth.
So we are going to see Tierney, and he's not just going to be playing a little team; he's going to be playing a big team. So yeah, I'm surprisingly I'm happy with that lineup.
Could have been worse for sure.
Because what he's done as well, we have got big players to bring off the bench. So we've got Pepe to bring off. We've got Laka if things aren't going right. So, I'm quite happy with that. Listen, we got Martinelli. I'm really happy with that.
See, the problem with that is Arteta takes around 70 minutes to get on a substitute. And even if he does that at around 60 minutes, it's still too late. I don't think they will have the luxury of waiting till that long in this game. It's Mahrez on the right, Sterling on the left, and Gabriel Jesus in the center. So that means Pep is trying to go for people who can have great work rate and great speed. He's going to counter and he's going to attack with speed. And the other thing is, apart from Kevin De Bruyne, even Gundogan can play those long balls. So he has two midfielders who can play the long balls, and David Silva as well. So it's going to be very fast attack, a quick attack.
Do fire up them likes, everybody, and do smash the subscribe button. And listen, it's getting close now to the Arsenal game. Obviously, this game is still, I believe, is still 0-0 this game because I've missed a bit.
Yeah.
I went to get a drink.
Yeah. Sheffield United had a couple of chances.
So listen, in respect, this result, and if we're looking at it from an Arsenal point of view, if it stays 0-0, that's not a bad result in terms of catching teams up ahead of us, And this is what I said to you guys: if Sheffield drop points, yes, we've got to capitalise on that, and obviously that is a big ask against Man City. But this is what I was saying. The point I was trying to point out to you guys that there's going to be some surprising results. And listen, Man City aren't going to be up to speed as well as we are. So listen, I think we could take advantage of that. Do I think we'll beat Man City? Probably not. We'll probably get spanked, you know. But you've got to look at it, and I'm happy, surprisingly, with Arteta's choice in lineup, because he's actually wrong-footed everybody. Everybody, you ask any Arsenal fan, they would have predicted a much different lineup to what he's actually putting out. And he's playing young players. He's playing Nketiah, you know, Aubameyang obviously up top, which is what we wanted. Saka out left, which is what I really wanted. And then he's got obviously Willock, Guendouzi, and Xhaka. I'm not entirely sure about Guendouzi. I probably would have put Torreira in there. But
I don't think
listen,
Torreira is available. Is he available on the bench?
Torreira on the bench. So he's not fit.
No Torreira on the bench.
Yeah.
But that's the only change I would have done, is I would have put Torreira. Yeah. I am quite surprised. Who's the fourth player in defence?
So it's Bellerin, Mustafi, Mari, Tierney.
Mari and Tierney. Oh, okay, so no David Luiz either.
That's what I was going to say. David Luiz has been left out as well, which I think is the right choice, and a bit of a surprise as well, because normally he likes to use Luiz as well, doesn't he? So
David Luiz, for all his mistakes, he's quite experienced.
I said
he's obviously looked at his mistakes. He's obviously looked at his mistakes now for once.
And do you know what I'm saying? I think that Arteta's. I don't know. I'm confident. Are you guys confident with that lineup? Because I'm
not confident. The right hand side bothers me, because I don't really see how Willock's going to be playing out right. I just don't see how that's going to work. Bellerin obviously is going to have a hard time against Sterling, and I can just see De Bruyne getting a lot of time and space with Guendouzi and Xhaka there. So, you know, unless Guendouzi's been given maybe an instruction to take care of De Bruyne and to try and get close to him, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for him to do that.
Who do you reckon's the defensive midfielder? Xhaka or Guendouzi? Because I think
Xhaka.
But see, Xhaka's not good there. That's the only thing that I question about this lineup.
Torreira is obviously not 100% fit enough to be in the squad. So then, and I suppose
also we have to factor in Arteta's probably looking at it and saying that there's a game every 3 days for Arsenal. So we got a game
there's going to be rotation there.
Yeah, so there's going to be a bit of rotation, and do you know what? I'm just surprising. I'm actually quite happy with that. I'm very
interested in seeing what Nketiah and Aubameyang can do up top. If they're playing together up top, I'm very interested in seeing how that works. I'm also very interested to see how Saka is going to do out left with Tierney. That could be a good combination out left when we have the ball. And I'm also very, very much looking forward to see how Willock's going to do in that. I mean, if he manages to come inside, I don't know if he's going to stay outright, but if he comes inside a bit more, it's going to be more. I think it's going to be better for him. Outright, I just don't really see what he's going to do outright, because I've never seen him play outright on Willock. So I don't really see how that makes much sense, to be honest.
Yeah, and I just want to say as well, don't forget, guys, that straight after this game, we're not going to do much of a review on this game. We're probably just going to end. We're just probably going to, give a quick recap, and then we're going to have the 15-minute break until 8 p.m. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be back on air at 8 p.m. We're going to be live on, obviously, here on the Blind Gooner, and then we're also going to be live on Arsenal FC fan page, taking you right through till 11:30 in the evening, depending on how long the review and the player ratings take, and depending on what happens in the game as well. So listen, please tune in to that as well, and share it around, share the content around. The stream is already up there, so once we've finished here, all head over to that stream, and yeah, listen, it's going to be a fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic game.
Just something real quick. So yeah, Mesut Ozil not selected, not injured. Arteta says he will address the situation after the game. Ooh, beef.
Also, beefy, pookie, poon.
Yeah.
And also,
At
I
least,
see.
do you know what? At least,
let me just make this point. Cheddar's said just a few minutes ago that it's been informed that the Aston Villa goalie was in the way of the.
Yeah,
of
that's
the
what I was trying
camera.
to say. That's what I was trying to say, Sam. You're right.
and let me
about
say
Yeah.
this: Arteta's gone up in my estimation because he's had the bollocks to drop Ozil. Thank you very much.
that. Exactly.
And listen, he played with Ozil, and back along, I criticised Arteta for picking his mates. I said, you know, he's in danger of picking his mates. You know, and I said that, and people slated me for it, but at least he's had the bollocks to prove people wrong and actually drop him. You know, because you think Arteta has played with Ozil, they were teammates. So it just goes to show that what he said in his first press conference about, you know, if you're playing for me, you know, it's difference of me being a teammate to me being a coach, and if you don't impress me as a coach, it's not the same as impressing me as a teammate. So yeah, listen, listen, obviously we don't know what he's going to come out and say, but it's all a bit fishy, isn't it? It's funny how Emery dropped Ozil and now Arteta's doing it, and I thought Arteta would be one of these coaches to pick his mates.
No, I don't think so. But the thing is, I think he doesn't have too many hopes from the City game, and that is one thing, because based on the lineup, it is seen that he's trying to play these kids and he's trying to give them a run. Second thing is, with respect to the defenders, obviously David Luiz was to be dropped because the City attack is fast and he's very slow. Not just the errors were an additional bonus to drop him, but he's very slow in total. If you see, because right now Tierney is going to be up against Mahrez.
But Mari's slow as well. Mari's even more slow.
Mahrez isn't slow. Mahrez isn't slow.
No,
He's a dribbler. Pablo
Mari.
Mari. Oh, Pablo Mari is slow,
He's
but
very
he's
slow
not
as
as
well.
slow as David Luiz. He's not as slow as
Yes, he
David
is.
Luiz. No,
Yes,
he's not
he
as
is.
slow as David Luiz. He's just started off, so maybe he's a bit cautious, but he's not as slow as David Luiz. And David Luiz is kind of old, you know that. The mistakes are more there, and Pablo Mari is obviously more stable than David Luiz. So though there are few points going in his favor, and but both of them actually can put in a shift. They don't have fatigue problems, so that is one more thing. With respect to the as I said, the right wing, if it is a right wing, playing Nikitia is not a good choice. I think he has missed a trick there because he should have played Pepe. Garcia is playing his first game, I think, in a long time. Has he played for City before? I don't remember
Just
him
in
playing
Champions
much.
League.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you, the one that worries me is Mustafi. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it now. The defender that worries me is Mustafi, and Xhaka in that defensive midfield role worries me. Those are the only two areas of worry for me in the lineup. I'm not so much worried about the right-hand side because Nketiah and Bellerin, yeah, listen, I think they could be all right. And I think Nketiah will come off for Pepe at half-time.
He will.
I think Aubameyang will come on for Lacazette. Aubameyang will come off for Lacazette at half time as well. I don't think Aubameyang will play the whole game. So
Daniel,
I'm not.
Would you have preferred Ceballos in that CDM instead of Xhaka?
I would have preferred Xhaka further forward than. I would have took out Guendouzi and maybe put Ceballos there, and then have Xhaka. I don't know. It worries me. That's all I'm gonna say. Is it worries me.
Yeah, and as I said,
Because
it should have been Pepe.
if Xhaka's the one to stick to De Bruyne, then I can tell you now, De Bruyne's going to run rings round him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Guendouzi doing that.
But even so, with Guendouzi, he's going to run rings round. He's going to run rings round Guendouzi, De Bruyne.
That's the problem with your midfield, though, haven't you? You haven't with Serrera's not there. You haven't really got a CDM. They're all makeshift.
with Guendouzi, there is a chance that he can at least cope up with Xhaka, with Kevin De Bruyne. He can at least cope up. I'm not saying that he's going to be the best defender to the best defensive midfielder to have, but at least he can cope up with Kevin De Bruyne, and he can run with Kevin De Bruyne, and he can put in a shift. So in that sense, Guendouzi is a better pick than to stay with Kevin De Bruyne than Xhaka. Probably Xhaka can be that anchor man standing there, and Guendouzi is man marking Kevin De Bruyne. He might be just included in the team so that he can do that one single role. And Willock will obviously be the free floating guy. He'll push forward and he'll come back. What I personally feel is, looking at this lineup, it could be a 4-3-3. It could even be a 4-3-3, not just a 4-4-2. It could be a 4-4-3 where you have Nketiah on the right, Aubameyang at the center, and Saka on the left. So if it is a 4-4-3, that could be another thing that we might be seeing something different.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
But
What are people saying in the chat, Simpy? What have we got in the chat?
So Brownie said thinks David Luiz is better CDM than Granit Xhaka. Omar, I'm sorry guys, but I think we're in for a battering, and Liam Damon agrees with him. And then Steve says Arsenal maybe have got a restraining order against Ozil, and he won't be allowed on Arsenal property anymore.
Fucking hope so. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and Grant says he's not confident because Xhaka and Bellerin are playing and Pepe and Martinelli are not.
The thing is, Pepe, I sort of get why he's dropped Pepe, because Pepe's not shown enough to warrant a start in a big game. He's not showing enough, so I sort of get that.
If only Pepe could have finished off his chances at Liverpool, we could have given them a run for their money. I don't think so. He's made a mistake here. You do remember those simple tap into the goals?
Yeah, he did. What are you going to mention the passing Van Dijk again, so I can add it to the tally chart?
No, I wasn't going to mention that. I was saying that the tap in, simple tapping, and the finishing. If he had finished those goals off, we could have given you a run for your money at the start of the season. You weren't that confident at that point of time. Obviously, you were the better side.
Liverpool class above everybody else, even at the start of the season. Do you know what I mean? I don't think. Do you know when you see a team, right? And this is my honest opinion. You know, when you see a team, you just know right from game 1 or 2 that they're going to win the league. And I sort of said that, and a lot of people said, "Oh, it's too early to tell." And I said, after 4 games in, I said Liverpool are going to win the title because they just looked unstoppable. You know, when you see a team like I said, you know that they just going to win the league. You know, right from that few games, because you could tell by the way they play. I said it the same when Man City won the league for the first time under Guardiola. They had a game against Brighton and they beat them 2-0, but they literally run riot around them. And I said, yeah, listen, Man City's winning the league this season. And they did. They went on to win it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but then
the only thing that surprised me about Liverpool this season is that they fucked up against Watford. That's the only thing that surprised me about them. That result came out completely out of left field when they lost to Watford. I wasn't expecting it. And
post January, they have been lucky so many games. The Norwich game, Sadio Mane. The West Ham game, it was Fabianski helping them win. Is that luck, or is that just because? Listen, we were lucky in the Invincibles season.
You make your own luck. When you play well, you get those stuff for you.
I mean, also as well, I want to say this as well. Like when you're on top, you always get referee decisions going for you.
If you saw, it was a lucky goal. I mean, not against Norwich. It was Mane's hard work, obviously, but they were like, it was an even game. That is what I'm trying to say. With respect to Sheffield, Henderson dropped the ball into the net. With respect to West Ham, Fabianski dropped the ball into the net.
Do you know what else surprised me with Liverpool? And it was they were very much like the Invincibles in the sense that they were in control in the Champions League tie against Atletico. Do you know what I mean? They should have sewn that up. And then like with the same with the game against Watford. It's kind of like when we did the whole season unbeaten, and we kind of in the space of 1 week we were out the Champions League and out the FA Cup. It was sort of the similar situation with Liverpool. They just started to burn out, and then obviously all the coronavirus shit happened, and they got a break.
Yeah, I
4 minutes. 4 minutes to go, everybody, in this game. So
looks like injury to McGoldrick, who came on as a sub.
Yeah, but he's fine. He's running now, or did he go off?
Go on,
No,
Mitesh, what were you saying?
Yeah, with respect to Liverpool, it has been clear and evident since January that either it is the burnout or they have lost their form. It's been clear since January. Just because Norwich doesn't have the players or the squad to beat them, and some of the other teams don't have the capability, and West Ham gifted it away. So that is one of the reasons they have won those games. But when it came to the bigger teams, like in Atletico Madrid, where they were leading, that team did not give up. They fought for it and they won the game. Even teams like Napoli have beaten them this season again. And probably if some of the other squads had a bit more fight in them, they could have also beaten them.
That's not with Atletico Madrid. I completely disagree. You know what happened? We had a terrible second choice keeper who made a mistake, and when you make a mistake like that, that aids the other team, and they just cave onto us. And sometimes you can't stop those things. Once the momentum changes the other way, they come at you with a new strength. They did nothing until then.
No, they had a good first leg as well. They had a decent second leg as well.
But we had control. They had chances, but we've had chances against us before, and we've still kept clean sheets or whatever. It's it's not our fault that the teams don't take their chances, is it? And it happens so often that it's not luck if people don't take your chances against you all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That didn't happen with Liverpool as well. Atletico Madrid took their chances eventually.
Can I just read out this stat I've just seen on Twitter from this account that always brings out football stats? So Arsenal haven't won away from home against any team sitting above them in the Premier League table on the day of the match since September the 5th, 2015, where we beat Leicester 5-2.
Wow.
5 years, but almost 5 years.
That's a pretty damning stat, isn't it? Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that is why Arteta said let's not break that stat today, that record today.
But guys, come on. Our luck's got to change somehow, isn't it? Our luck's got to change.
Well, that's the thing. All records are meant to be broken.
Today's the day.
No, but do you know what I'm saying as well? Our luck's got to change.
Yeah, this Sheffield United game looks like coming to a 0-0 end. Just a minute.
Come on. 30 seconds. Come on.
Which is a good result for us as well. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Well, I'm on 2 minutes.
Yeah, the game's it's just fizzling out. It seems like they've run out a bit of steam now. Both teams it's just sort of like midfield, backwards and forwards.
What are you guys on? I'm on.
I'm on 93 minutes now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're ahead of me now, Sam. I'm 92:45.
Last 10
93
seconds.
minutes.
I'm on the last minute. I'm in the last minute now.
Yeah,
full time.
So it turned out to be a draw. This like I thought. I thought it was going to be 2-1 narrow, but my first thought was a draw.
Yeah, so that means I got Sheffield United defender and the goalkeeper, so that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, this is why me and Nitesh said, get a triple Sheffield United defense.
Yeah, but by Mings, I took Gilbert and he didn't play.
Oh crap! Yeah, you swapped him, didn't you? Last.
Yeah. I did. You know what? I didn't even look at my team. I was meant to today, and I said, "Oh God, I've got to do my fantasy team," and then I completely, like an absolute clown, forgot to do it.
If Gilbert doesn't play the next game, then Martinelli will come in for me.
Yes, come on, full time.
Yeah,
get in.
Yeah.
Oh, is it full time now?
Yeah, Aston Villa got lucky.
A couple of good chances there, for both sides, and of course it should have been a goal, shouldn't it? Sheffield United should have had a goal, but yeah.
Wild would be curious.
didn't happen. But Chet just brings up a good point, and it is quite strange. I mean, you look at the table. We've got fewer losses than Manchester City.
Yeah.
True. We've only conceded 5 more goals than them.
Yeah.
So listen, guys.
So many goals.
Listen, guys. I'm gonna wrap up here because we're 4 minutes away from the other stream. I just looked at the time.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
And I need to start that prompt though as well because obviously we're doing it on Letitia's page as well. So what I'm going to do is listen. Thank you everybody for joining me. Don't forget, switch over to the other stream because we're going to be going live in a matter of minutes really. Listen. Thanks to John, first time for coming on. So listen, I'm sure you're going to be back again on the Liverpool and Everton watch along. I think on Sunday you're going to join us for that.
Absolutely, yeah. Should be.
Listen, thank you very much for coming on. Listen, guys, we're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up now, and then
Simpy, Henderson got 3 bonus points.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So switch over to the other stream because we're gonna literally hop from one stream to another. Thanks for tuning into this watch along, it's until a few minutes time. It's a good grab a drink, grab a toilet break, and we'll see you in a few minutes. It's a goodbye from me and a goodbye from the panel. Well,
whoever didn't take the defense of Aston Villa and Sheffield, you are a pookie.
Love you.
Okay, guys. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.